If you can see that there's actually a plane coming into land, just you can see against the backdrop of the clouds. It's just going at the treetops now. Yeah, I've got a lot of things to buy today too. I've got to first pop into the Airbnb because I want to check on the internet because seeing they haven't switched me on at my house. And the other thing I've got to do is do shopping at Smithfield. I've got stuff to collect down in Cairns Central, but I just don't want to go down there today. It's too far. I don't want to take the risk that those hoons will be on the bus. Yeah, look, I've got so much stuff I've got to buy. Just I've got to get a toilet brush and dispenser. The one that's actually in the Airbnb place is quite nice. It might be a Kmart one. She's bought some other stuff from Kmart. That looks quite nice. If that's what they are selling, I'd buy one of those. I also got to get a broom. I left my old broom at the place, so I couldn't be bothered with that, so that's fine. I've got to get a knife holder, one of those plastic inserts you put into the drawers for knives, forks, and spoons. Need to get one of those. And I need a dish rack too. I haven't got one of those, so I've got a lot of stuff to pick up. And they're just the little things. I mean, oh God, just never ends. It's going to take a lot of settling in. It's a lot of tasks to do, and without a car, I've got to tell you, it makes it that much harder. If I have to buy big items, I mean, I might look. Adam probably be around in the next few days, and I might take the opportunity also of getting him to. He normally drops into a place like Bunnings. I'll ask him and see if he can take me there and do some shopping and buy a motor mower. I need a rake. I need a pitchfork. I need a spade. A little hoe thing that you can dig out grass with, because I'd like to start working on that too. Oh boy, and a compost bin. And look, he's probably got a big tradie truck, so it'd probably be perfect opportunity to because he'll have to go there for supplies anyway. So I think we'll kill two birds with one stone that way. It makes sense to me. So. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. But hopefully I'll hear from TPG pretty soon, and then I'll get the internet on at home, which would be nice, because it's a pretty simple process. It's just putting the you're just hooking up to the normal telephone line input. It's just one input. What I can't work out is how to get the aerial to work. I don't know which connecting. They've got A, B and C for Foxtel. I've got no idea what that means. None of them fit the one for my my big screen TV, but I can't use the big screen TV anyway. I hope it wasn't damaged in transit. I mean, those guys are pretty good with stuff. They didn't break anything, and they seem to be pretty conscientious, the movers. I doubt whether they would have caused any problems, but. Yeah, my pride and joy, the big 65-inch ultra high definition Samsung, is not doing a damn thing. So that's a bit rough. We've had a lot of rain today. This is actually a relative dry spell. It's had rain overnight too. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days. So the morning's been a bit of a wipeout anyway, but. I'll try to get to Smithfield maybe early afternoon and get those essential items. See how we go. Yeah, it was good to do a wash today. It's a pity I had to swamp out the house though with the leaking on those taps. But at least the drainage worked, so that was good. But yeah, I've got to transfer money too. I've got to get enough money into my CommBank account so that the settlement can take place next week. So I've got to do all that crap as well. I did a lot of change of address stuff yesterday, but of course Lynn rang me early and I didn't expect her to, because she was supposed to be turning up later in the day. So I had to rush through all that stuff. I think I got most of it covered. There's one thing with the Australian Electoral Commission have changed their change of address form. Now you have to sign it, and I try signing your signature with a mouse. It's impossible. It was an absolute hash job, but I put it through anyway, and hopefully it'll be okay. I doubt whether, unless you've got a special electric pen, I don't think you can do it. It just doesn't work with a mouse. It's just a joke. So I did as best I could, which was an absolute bot's job, and hopefully that'll register. And you know, I've sent a link now. I've got my new address, and of course they had a protracted questionnaire you had to go through. Everything's difficult dealing with them. Whereas Medicare, I didn't have any of those hassles, and I couldn't even work out how to do change of address on the ATO. At the time of doing a tax return, I can do it, but you think they'd want the update information now, but who knows, government, you know, don't expect them to be rational. So all this sort of crap I've had to do, and I mean, it's not as bad. This has been the worst week. I think next week we'll settle down a bit, and I'll hopefully start seeing a few tradies, and I'll get my finances all sorted, and I'll have the internet on. Hopefully I'll have my TV working. That would be nice. But yeah, you know, it's good to be in my own place, but I'm just itching to do stuff. I'm itching to do a lot of gardening and stuff, and you know, I'm like I said, I'm going to be spending a lot more time out of the house. There's just so many tasks to do, but I'm really looking forward to just adding a lot of plants to it. Unfortunately, Lynn's tied up this weekend, so she's not going to be able to help us out. But she's been great. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just she's also got a lot on her plate too. But I'm very grateful that she's helped me out on several occasions now. It really does help. But like I said, for some of these things, maybe I'll just get with Adam, especially with the budding stuff. I think I'll get a lift with him. I think that makes a lot of sense, because he'll have to go to those places to get paint and plaster and all the other crap he needs. I'm sure he sources it from somewhere like Bunnings. So it's a place I can't get to. There's just, if you don't have a car, you can't get to Bunnings here. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's absurd up here. Just, you know, pedestrians are real second-class citizens in this part of the world, unfortunately. It's a beautiful part of the world, don't get me wrong, and I'm not regretting making the move, but I just think they can make it a little better for us as a group. Because there are a few older people up here, and I wouldn't be the only one without wheels. Maybe I'll find and you know, I'll get on with the neighbours, and I might be able to get lifts and things, which will help a lot. Here's my bus. It first goes that direction and it reverses, so it'll be about 5 minutes. And oh, look at the colour scheme. Pretty gaudy. Anyway. It'll be coming down the opposite direction in about 5 minutes, so I'll get back to Trinity Beach. Oh, I did it again. I actually destroyed another key in that place, because that bloody flywire door is totally jammed, and I just slid open the door, not thinking, with not that much momentum, but it was enough to basically bend the second key. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to go to Mr. Minute in Smithfield, get another key cut, and but I'm not going to do two. I'm just going to do the one. Bugger it. She's got to take some responsibility for this, because she admitted herself that she had to get the bloody flywire door serviced. And yeah, it's just not working particularly well. Anyway, I'm going to rush now to make it for the bus. I doubt whether I'll get there in time. I'm really pushing it. If anything, the buses go early now, so I think I've got Buckley's chance of making this one. I've only got about 5 or 6 minutes, and usually takes me 7 minutes to walk down here, so I think I'll be pushing it. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Oh, just another hectic day, and big hassles with the internet, because someone's already on the internet. They hadn't actually cancelled it in my house, I had to provide proof that I actually was living there to get it put on. It's caused a major hassle. So it just can't win. So many hassles with this mover house. I've never encountered so much crap in my life. Maybe it's just an example of life getting more complex, I don't know. But gee, it wasn't this hard getting the flat a few years back. I didn't have all these issues. So, draw a pain in the ass. Anyway, if the bus is late, I might catch it. Otherwise, I'll just hang out down near the sea. I guess down near the ocean for a while. It's not a bad thing to do. Oh boy. Just wait. I was just hoping that things finally settled down. Some level of sanity. I just seem to be flat chat continually at the moment. I know exactly what Lynn's going through. As you can see, the weather sucks big time today. Look at this. It's raining and it's blustery and it's not pleasant, I'll tell you. We have had a few bad days of weather here. We've had some very good ones, but we're paying for it now. I might go back to the bus stop. It's actually not as blustery there. It's not very pleasant being near the beach today. I just missed the bus, of course, and I missed out on getting my internet on today by the looks of things, because the people who were in my place beforehand haven't cancelled their internet. I mean, why wouldn't you cancel your internet? Or just enjoy paying bills? I mean, what sort of insanity is that? So I can't get mine on until they confirm I'm the actual person staying there. I've sent them the documentation from the insurance company. I would have thought that'd be enough, but no, I haven't heard anything yet. So pretty hard to understand too, because it's you're dealing with a Manila call centre, so the accent's pretty strong. So yeah, difficult. But it's just been a struggle all week. It's been a crap week. I can't wait till it's over, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'll go down here. At least it won't be as windy. Apparently I do have the internet. That's one of the only bright spots. Actually, it's not the only bright spot. The settlement figures came through and I'm in better shape than I thought by a few grand, so I suppose I shouldn't complain. But yeah, it has been a frustrating old day. I'm spending way too much time on the buses at the moment. You know, if I had a car, I could do what I'm doing in a third of the time, I reckon. So yeah, it is frustrating, but slowly but surely getting there. But God, it's so wet. This is around 5 o'clock and it looks pretty miserable out. Actually, I thought it would be a bit colder being in the bus with the aircon. You really don't need it right now. It's a little warmer out, thank God. I wouldn't call it warm, but it's warmer. It's okay. So yeah, all in all, the stock market actually hasn't been bad either. I checked that out while I was at the Airbnb, and yeah, that's picked up a little bit too. So it could be worse. Could be worse. So I'll just wait for the dogs to start barking crazily as I get closer to this house near my neighbour. That seems to be the one. It's that brown fence there. That once I get close to that, the dog will go berserk. Mind you, the dog on that side was going absolutely crazy too the other day, but seems to have calmed down a bit. But this is the one that habitually makes noise. Number 9, yeah. There you go. On cue. Perfect. Set your watch by it. Yeah, I know you're there. I know you're there. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great.